There aren't many watch brands that have a deeper and richer history than Cartier, and basically none that know how to utilize that history better today. I've got Jack and Ben here to help me walk through the 2021 new releases from Cartier and everything you need to know.
I mean, this is the year of expecting the unexpected. I was definitely not expecting a solar-powered tank. In retrospect, it seems like a super, super logical choice for them to make. It's an amazing thing to do, and it shows what Cartier understands about itself in terms of knowing that there's such a thing as luxury of design and not just luxury of materials and luxury of exclusivity.
Like Jack, that they created a solar-powered watch. And then, of course, the revival in some ways of their fine watchmaking department, which kind of went quiet for the last few years. They came back with some crazy, crazy, mysterious flying tourbillons this year. And that was a surprise to me, for sure.
For me, I think the Must de Cartier pieces take the cake. This is kind of an oft-forgotten, sometimes maligned little chapter in Cartier's history. And to see them embrace it to create these beautiful, colorful tanks was just awesome.
I think we learned again that they are kind of more sure of who they are than ever before, seeing that Pasha came back again in a chronograph. The Cloche came back, which is, an iconic design from about 100 years ago. And I think more than that, they are putting a lot of time and effort into Bellon Bleu, which nobody needed an in-house movement in that watch for it to be successful, and yet they did it anyway. And they're just really, really leaning into exactly who they are and who they've been for a long time.
I literally have nothing smart, insightful, novel, or interesting to say about the Privé Cloche. I like it. I like it a lot. I would like to own one. I would like to own both a closed dial version and the skeletonized version, which I think is one of the most interesting skeletonized watches anyone has made anywhere in an awfully long time. That's kind of it. I am consumed with desire when I look at them, and yeah.
I am consumed with desire when I see them is maybe the best pitch for a watch ever. Like, that's why we buy these things. That's why we obsess over these things, right?
Exactly right.
And I gotta say, Jack, I'm with you. Like, the Cloche is not a watch I'd ever really thought about. Like, I knew about it. I knew it existed. I'd seen some in the past, but like, it's not a watch that was on my mind. And after they dropped these, it's a watch I've been finding myself going back to and trying to do some research on and wanting to really know a lot about.
It really all comes down to nuance, and that there are myriad versions of Cartier tanks, and some of them work and some of them don't work quite as well. But I think what we've seen them do is kind of like iterate on these different families of tanks over the years. When you give something that much space and time to breathe, it allows you as the manufacturer to really tweak and hone in on what a model should be. So every time one of these watches gets brought back to life, it just gets a little bit better.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the Tank SolarBeat for my favorite here. And not because it's my favorite aesthetically, but because I love what it represents.
My favorite Cartier of 2021 is the Privé Cloche in platinum with a salmon dial. I would probably change the strap that it comes on or that I wear it on, but that is a pretty perfect watch.
My favorite new Cartier at the high end is the Cloche de Cartier. My favorite new Cartier in a lot of other respects is the new SolarBeat tank, which is a ballsy thing to do.